On the 7th year of our anniversary, the anniversary gift my husband has given me is a divorce agreement that is valid for 7 days. He has planned all this just because he has his eye on a female intern in his company who is 7 years younger than him. So he wants to be in a legitimate relationship with her that only lasts for 7 days. On the first day, they reserve an entire cinema for themselves. After that, they make love to each other from the doorway to the seats. On the second day, they set off fireworks at the beach. The fireworks are so bright that half of the city is illuminated by them. On the 5th day, the intern, Tanya Lint, barges into my art exhibition. With tears running down her face, she accuses me of being the side chick in her relationship in front of the mass media. That night, news of a rising female painter becoming a homewrecker for the sake of love goes viral. More than 100,000 malicious comments directed at me are posted in the comment section. On the 6th day, Anthony apologizes to me on Tanya's behalf. Apparently, the punishment he has set for her is that she is not allowed to go shopping for 3 days. On the 7th day, Anthony finally realizes that something is wrong. He calls me 99 times just to remind me that we'll get remarried the next day. Okay, I say to him. Then, I inform my assistant to check in my baggage. What Anthony doesn't know is that I already came up with a plan to further my studies overseas 7 days ago. This time, I am not going to waste my time on him anymore. When Anthony Walker came to me with a divorce agreement, I was holed up in my studio at home, finishing a surprise for our 7th anniversary. It was an 86 by -55-inch oil painting I'd been working on for a month. I was down to the last 2 strokes. I am leaving the divorce agreement here. If everything looks fine, sign it. Tanya's waiting for me at the door, he said. My hand froze mid-stroke. I thought I'd misheard him. What? Anthony frowned. I am divorcing you, but relax. It is only for 7 days. After that, you'll still be my one and only wife. The absurdity slammed into me so hard I could barely breathe. I opened my mouth to say something, but he didn't give me the chance. The day we got married, you promised to give me one chance to make a mistake. You are not going back on your word, are you? I had said that. However, I'd also said it didn't include cheating or falling out of love. My chest ached like it was splitting open, but I clenched my teeth and tried to keep my dignity. Does it have to be today? It was a stormy day, and it was our anniversary, 7 years ago, in weather just like this. Anthony had stepped into my world under a deep blue umbrella. I still remembered the smell of rain soaking into the ground and how the 6th rib of his umbrella had a spot of rust right in the middle. Anthony clicked his tongue and shut the window, looking irritated. Am I not being clear enough, Giselle? I am not actually trying to leave you. I am just doing this to please Tanya a bit. Once her birthday is over next week, I'll remarry you right away. Someone knocked on the door. A young woman in a petal print dress poked her head in. Anthony, are you ready? Our movie's about to start. It was Tanya Lint. She pouted, and her full cheeks puffed out. She looked sweet, even when she was pretending to be mad. All right, princess. Give me another minute. Anthony ruffled her hair indulgently, then turned back to me. His expression instantly morphed into annoyance. Do you see this? I've got things to do. Sign the agreement. I dipped my brush in paint and asked again quietly. Does it have to be today? He paused for a few seconds, then laughed. Seriously, since when do you need to pick a date to get divorced? This time, I didn't argue. I picked up the pen and signed. Anthony cleared the doorway just as I laid down the final stroke of my painting. Anthony, I called, making him stop. Do you know that today is our 7th wedding anniversary? He said coolly. I know, but Tanya is rushing me, and I don't want her to be upset. My fingers tightened around the brush until my knuckles turned pale. I dipped it in paint out of habit, then realized I had nowhere else to paint. If Anthony had just taken 2 more steps forward,